Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another video where I show you how to make easy coins in FC25. So if you're new around here and you need more coins to build a better team, you want to hedge your bets and icon pick, or maybe you want to do the unthinkable and buy a store pack with coins, then you are in the right place, and all you've got to do to say thank you is drop a like down below and of course subscribe. We are doing a load of live streams coming up, so make sure to follow me at official Pro Recall on TikTok, and of course follow me on X because that's where the giveaways are going to be. And as usual, if you do want to buy some coins, well, do you want the best team in FC25? Yeah, baby! Do you want to be able to buy players like this or this and not be stuck with a team like this? Oh! Then you need to head over to skycoach.gg, select the amount of coins or which weekend league boost you'd like, make sure to pop in Pro Recall at checkout, and enjoy your new team. Now, first of all, what I absolutely love about this promo is just off the cards in this promo, we can do a ton of trading filters, pretty much from 20,000 coins all the way up to the millions of coins. So we start out on the bottom level, which is Fantasy FC, but the minimum price for these cards is 20k. As you can see there isn't actually even anything at 20,000 coins. So you've got a really good minimum here to be working with. If we have a look at the cards, we should be able to see that they can go for as low as, I think, 18. Some of them will go as low as 10. A lot of them will have a minimum of around 10,000 coins, which you'll see more on the bidding side than you will on the sniping side. But what that means is there's a huge room for profit. Taking a look at lots of the bottom end ones, it does look like their minimum is 10,750. But as you can see, we've got a ton of cards all sat here at 20k, which means they're really close to getting us a decent margin on them. Now, of course, this is a little bit of a jump up from 0 coins. You know, if you've come here with nothing, make sure to go check out one of my 0 to 500k so you can see how I would start one of those, how you would build up that first 10, 15k, which I show at the start of all of those videos, and then come back over here and we'll help you make some more coins. Now, looking at the cheapest one available right now, there is literally nothing under the 20.5. So that seems to be the sweet point on this lower end, but we do have, as you saw there, a lot of cards here. But let's say 21,000 coins is obviously where we're going to try and sell them. It looks like a fair point there where they've got a lot less sort of time on them. So let's say EA tax is going to be 10%, which would be, so EA tax is going to be 5%. So we work out 10, which is 2,100. We half it, which is 1,050 coins. So if we go to here, I'm making 200 coins a card, not quite what we're looking for. Now, if I go to 19k, we're making 950 coins per card that we snipe. Obviously, realistically, you know, it's basically a K. Let's just call it a K. Call it what it is. You get 10 cards here, you've made 10k. You get 100 cards here, you've made 100k. So there is a crazy amount of profit available, and we saw how many cards there are. Now, I am sniping at 3:32 in the middle of the day, which obviously isn't prime time for picking up cards. So we're going to have to be very fast if one comes up. But what you will find is less are going to be coming up than usual, obviously, because it's not a popular time for the market. Now, as you can see here, we are on the last page. So we can see here where you can compare price. You can't compare price past a player on over an hour, but what I can do is I can slot in here, and if a card comes up, we can take a look. Now, compare price is basically a method where it means I'm a little bit more likely if a card pops up to be able to snag it, but where there is a over the hour card, so anything over 2 hours or hour, sorry, you are going to be having a little bit more trouble. Usually compare price would be like this. If a card goes to the right, I know I can pick that up. With this scenario, we've got to be a little bit more careful how we're looking at it. Obviously, in a scenario like the one I'm in right now, where there isn't as many cards being listed on the market, so it's a little bit harder to get a snipe, we can go down the bidding route. So I can pop on here. You want to bid a little bit less on these just to be careful with obviously market movements and things like that. But let's say we want to bid, I would say, up to 18,000 on some of these cards. Now, obviously, this guy here is not one of the lower rated ones. We're looking more for the 88s, some of the 89s, realistically. So we'll pop them here. It doesn't hurt to bid on any of these. You're just a little less likely to win because they are, as a card, more valuable anyway. So if we go along, we'll see if we see any of the 88s here. I mean, Burkadat's probably one we can hedge our bets on as well. Now, we weren't having very much luck with the absolute bottom end in terms of sniping, but if you pop Syria onto this, you're going to add 2 cards, or you're going to reduce the cards down a little bit. I think that one is actually a snipe. We've got very unlucky to miss that there, but we've got Salamakas on this. You'll also have Zanilo. I've probably pronounced that a little bit wrong. If we have a look here, take off the price cap, you do also have Billing, who's worth a little bit more. But Zanilo and also Salamakas, I think is how you say that one, they are at a very similar price. Now, realistically, I'd want a Salamakas at, I mean, if we say he's going for 23k from the looks of things, that seems about right. EA tax on that card, if we work it out, oh, okay, so maybe a little bit less than 23. Okay, so it is actually dead on 23. 10% would be 2.3, so 5% is 1,150. So if we go to here, we are making 850 a card. Now we've already seen one at the 20 mark, so we know these are popping up, and I've seen another one which was pretty close as well, and we've got one there straight off the bat, Salamakas. We've missed it because I was a little slow with it, but you can see that one there would have been 1,000 coins profit. It was 20,750, so they're definitely coming up. We've definitely got some opportunity here. This might also be one that wouldn't be bad to get some bids on. Now obviously, as you can see there, that was probably a bot that went a little bit too fast. Obviously it could be that my Wi-Fi is going a little bit slow, but that was a ridiculously fast one to disappear. But either way, it doesn't matter. A bot being on them is a good thing because it shows they are popular cards, and we should be able to get those kind of smaller profit ones, 1,000, maybe 2,000 here and there. Now we can do compare price on this 22,500. Obviously we do need to keep, oh, we got one, 21,250. Is that good? Have I just been done there? 21,250. Am I being done? Okay, we've only made 500 coins on that one, which isn't amazing, but 500 coins is 500 coins. I really should have been only going for 21s, but I think, yeah, 500 coins, we'll take it. It's better than nothing. We'll compare price off this one now, because now we've got a better one to compare price off. Make sure that's still on the market. So we'll do compare price here. We are looking for 21 or below. But as I said before, if you compare price, you've got a higher chance of picking them up. And I think we demonstrated that as it was very, very easy to grab that card there. So hopefully we can get another one just as easily, maybe a little 21, a little 20K, something like that, where we get a decent profit. That one there, oh, I've missed it. That was very close, but you can see they're available. Next way you can break these down is if we head over to center mid. So center mids, if we pop this to, I think it's 30K or 40K, you're looking at Furman. He starts coming in. You've then got just above him, you've got the likes of Billing, then we've got the likes of Dunn. So there's quite a few players, very similar values, but not quite exactly the same. So we're having a look here. 38K maybe for Furman. Cheapest Furman I can find is 37.5. There doesn't seem to be many, so there isn't too many of him, which is obviously a good sign. At 37.5, we're realistically looking at an EA tax of 2,000 coins. It's basically 40K, so we pretty much can sit at the same EA tax. Now, if I put this down to 34,500, it means we're going to be making just over 1,000 coins, sort of 1,000 and a little bit there, you know, 1,300 I think it is to be exact. Now we've got Furman, we've got Billing, we've got Dunn. There's a few players who can come up here. Now, of course, same situation. We are in a, oh, we've just missed that one. I was going to say, we are in a position, I mean, that was good. That was 33K. That would have been just over 2,500 coins. Now, we are in a situation where realistically, we're not going to be able to get too many because obviously we are sniping at a time. It's not as popular. It's 340 now, so realistically you've not got a ton of people on the game. A lot of the main pickup of traffic in the game is at 6 and 5. Obviously with people coming home from school and work, those are your sort of key times, but at 5 you've got everyone back. Now the next step, we are going to have a look at the heroes, and most importantly the heroes in the Premier League. So if we go Fantasy FC and hero, you've got Canu. You've now got on top of Canu, Cole. We've now got on top of Cole, Carragher. We've now got on top of that, Howard. And obviously, Howard, in my opinion, is a big one to be in the mix here. You've got him very close to that 100K mark. He's not miles above it. He probably drops down. I don't know if anyone played with Howard after the initial hype at the start of the year. He had like a huge hype around him, and then he sucked. And we are hoping that this card sucks just as much, because then it drops a little bit and we get some good snipes there. Now, Canu being 70, basically 78,000 coins, EA tax on that, we're looking at 4K, so you probably want to pick him up at 72 or lower. Obviously there's a little bit of a big ask. He is one that's going to be packed a little bit less. He's not a crazy hero, but obviously we have to bear in mind it is a card that is going to be a little bit of a tougher snipe, but there will be more available in terms of profit, so we can get some crazy profits on him if we snag the ones that do come up. And of course, he's not the only one that can come up on the filter. There are other players. We've got this one at 76, which is a good one to compare price off of. If we can just get 4K under, then we are happy. Oh, you had me a little bit excited there when that came up. I jumped 74. So we're getting there. People are putting them close to what we want. We'll pop on the 72. We'll do a little bit of sniping and we'll move on to the next hero filter. But you can see how many filters you can get just out of this one promo. It's absolutely bonkers. And of course, we love to see it. Now, if we go to midfielders on these, we have a ton. You've got Roberto, you've got Hazard, you've got Litmanen. So a bit of a range there. We're looking for Francescoli and Williams on the same filter. Now, obviously, we do need to get Litmanen out of the equation for that. Now, looking at his prices, he goes for about 90k, but can go up to 100 and more. So we are looking realistically to cap this around the price of the other two cards and then do a compare price method. So if we go up to 300 or even sort of 250, and then we want to pop this to 300 and I think 310, for example. So you can see here, you're going to have mostly Litmanens there. Obviously, the price for Francescoli is 323. So what we'd want to do is sit here, see if there's any Francescolis. You can see them there. See that Litmanen there. That one's obviously going to be a little bit of a problem for us. So we want to go down to here. We're going to go onto here in between these two Litmanens, and this is where we snipe. So you're looking for basically the perfect Francescoli snipe where he goes down at 300k. You can sell him at 325. He's basically got a 15k EA tax, and you'll basically make 10k. Now, obviously, as we can see here, Litmanen is going to flood up this filter a little bit, but the compare price still works. It works better if there isn't one over the day mark. So obviously, hopefully when that goes, we have a little bit of a better chance. But with this one, we cannot simply snipe. It has to be compare price because of the way the price ranges work. Now, if you did enjoy this video, drop a like down below. If you want a team like this, make sure to drop a like. Now, if you did enjoy this video and you want a team like this, make sure to subscribe. We'll be doing daily content as always, and today's a double upload day. So make sure to check out both videos, and I'll see you tomorrow.